What's good, and welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jack's Polygonians. We're going to go over our friend Matic. Currently, we're sitting at 157. We may see a reversal pattern take form here. Currently, we're sitting at a market cap of 10.79 billion. 24-hour volume is 1.07 billion. All right, guys, let's hop straight into the analysis. So we're going to start here on the 4-hour time frame. So it looks like we're coming down to form a double bottom. As you can see here, we came down to $1.49. We bounced. We didn't quite make it up to our take profit zone at 170. We rolled over once again. So if we hold $1.49 and you see us bounce once again, that's when we can come up and break this neckline. And that could be the reversal that we've been looking for here for Matic. Of course, nothing is promised, guys. But if we were to come up and break out, that would take us all the way back up to this next take profit zone at $1.82. So I wanted to jump over to Matic here on the daily. So we're holding the golden ratio. Let me zoom out a little bit. We went through our ABC correction. So as long as we can hold the golden ratio here, coming in at about 155, even if we wick below it just a little bit, and we can bouncing it back above the EMAs on the daily, then we're looking strong for continuation. However, if that support were to be lost, guys, do target that 128. But I want to show you guys Matic here on the weekly to show you the 20 EMA on the weekly chart. So you can see we've come back down to the 20 EMA. Currently on the weekly, it's coming in at about $1.42. So if we were to drop any lower, I would expect us to find support along the 20 EMA at about $1.42. Maybe we wick down there quickly, and then we see our bounce back to the upside. It's really healthy that the EMAs have come closer together. As you can see here, we're seeing them close in on each other, because when they get too spread apart, guys, that's when you see your major corrections. We got pretty spread apart right here, and we had a pretty major correction over the summertime in July. So the fact that we've gone through this correction has allowed us to come back down to the 20 EMA, and we're looking strong for continuation, in my opinion. Let's quickly look at Ethereum. So we're here on the 4-hour. We can see that double bottom taking form for Ethereum as well. And there's something else I wanted to show you guys here, which is the MACD. So if you look here on the MACD, you can see we're in the floor, and I've dropped in this trend line. And as you can see here, let me zoom in on the chart here. The last time the MACD was this low, we saw some consolidation, and then we broke out. If you look at the MACD here as well, we saw some consolidation, and then we had a pump back to the upside. So we've come down to that exact level once again. So if we do see that double bottom take shape, and we see that bounce back to the upside, would be a beautiful signal for continuation, unless we just came up and got rejected by the previous all-time high, and then we come down and see that ABC correction that I've been talking about here. Let me open up the chart. We come down, we find support along our neckline here. We bounce back, we get rejected by the previous all-time high, and we see an ABC. Worst case scenario, 3580 in my opinion. However, guys, if we come up and we break this neckline of our double bottom, that's when we could see our breakout. Let me drop in our neckline here. And your target would be back up above this level of resistance at 4443. And your target would come in here. I'll give it a little price target at about 4579. We come up, we break this high, we see our reversal back to the upside, and we're good to go. If we look at Ethereum here on the daily time frame, we've come down to the 55 EMA, and Ethereum loves to use the 55 EMA as support. Now I did notice something a little bit similar here with the beginning of our pump. At the beginning of our bull run, you can see here we had our Corona dump, and then we began our massive move to the upside. But as you can see here, we came up, we had a nice little pump, we came back down to the 55. We got a little bit overextended, we came down to the 55. We broke below it just a little bit, we consolidated, and then we saw our breakout back to the upside. And we've just started our next impulsive wave, and it looks very similar. So we had a pump here. We had a little bit of a steeper correction. We broke the 55. We consolidated. We broke out again. We came back down to the 55. And you can see just how similar it looks to the beginning of our bull run. We had a pump, came back down to the EMAs, second pump, down to the EMAs, and then we saw our major breakout back to the upside. So I do anticipate that is what we're waiting here for Ethereum. We may see just a little bit more of consolidation or come down to this previous swing high, as I've been mentioning in previous videos, and then see our breakout back to the upside and head back up to the 1.272 extension for ETH. If we look here on the weekly, we're allowing the 20 EMA to catch back up to the candles, which is healthy, guys. So worst case scenario, in my opinion, is we go through that ABC, we come back down to the 0.786, which is coming in at 3580, and we see our next impulsive wave up to 5731, the 1.272, and we have our target if we don't break our neckline here. Even if we break the neckline, we'd see a throwback rather quickly, in my opinion, and reach our target here of 6392, and our bull run target at the 1.618, 8014, our dream price at the 2 extension at 11377. So we'll finish off the video here with Matic. So if you see us come back down to 149, you see a bounce. We get back above the golden ratio, currently holding it as support. We come up and break this neckline. That will bring you up to this next take profit zone at 182. And then your next targets are 196 and your all-time and your previous high, not the all-time high, here at 222 for Matic. If that support is lost, guys, do target 132, our next buy zone. Also lines up pretty closely with our next level of support on the fib here, which is the 0.5, coming in at about 128. But that's really worst case scenario, because even if we come down here and we create a bit of a lower low, what you're going to see is we're going to create a bullish divergence on the 4 hour. We're going to create a higher low, which gives us a strong signal the bears are running out of strength. It's the bulls' time to come in and play, guys. Okay, we'll give our future price targets for Matic for this bull run. We have the 1.618 extension here. Let me move this little white dot. Coming in at 677, and the 2 extension coming in at 1181, which is the dream price based off our Elliott wave theory. So that's it for this one, guys. Quick shout out to the Discord. We have over 1,000 members talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns, analytics. Great way to stay ahead of the game as a trader, as an investor, and you can sign up to the Patreon. It's the price of a coffee. All right, guys, that's it for this one. See you in the next one. Much love. Take care.